Hey guys, let's do this problem. And guys, I read the question. Given that y is equals to that, find dy all over dx. And so guys, we come now to the question. Guys, as you can see, I have already done something, but before we go to that something, guys, let's write the question again here. I will be referring back to the what I have written, but right now I write the question. So the question is like that, and this is what guys we are doing. So I can start off the question, and guys, as I start the question, I'll be using now what we call the chain rule. And so therefore I'll say dy dx over dx is equals to u dv all over dx plus v du all over dx. So guys, let me say that this is u, I call this one u, and I call this one v. So guys, I can now start off doing the question. So I shall have dy all over dx is equals to u. U, we just write it the way it is, ax, like that. Coming to dv dx, guys, we are now supposed to differentiate cos inverse ax, and this is what guys I have done already here. We have said y is equals to that, and so I have said let u be equals to ax, so that guys we are going to have y is equals to cos inverse u. So inverse u, we differentiate that, guys, we shall get this. This is dy du, and this is cos inverse u is what we have differentiated. We also differentiate u with respect to x. Guys, we get a. And so therefore, using the chain rule, we say dy du multiplied by du dx. Du will cancel, will be left with the dy dx. So we shall have a, which is here, all over square root of ax squared minus 1. And that's what, guys, I'm going to write now, right here. So I write a all over square root of ax squared minus 1. Remember that that is for inverse. Cos inverse is what we get as our differentiation. Guys, we go back now to our question. We have differentiated that. Then guys, we say plus v. The v we have is cos inverse ax, and then we have the du. For the du is supposed to be a, so I can write a bracket there, a, like that, so that I can separate it from cos inverse ax. From there we go to minus. Now we differentiate this term. Guys, I've already done that here, where we have y is equal to that. And then guys, I can say let u be equal to this 1 minus ax squared. So that guys, we shall have y is equal to u raised to a half. When we differentiate that, guys, we shall have dy du will give us a half u raised to negative a half. Then coming to du, for du we shall have negative. These two will come in front here, but remember these ones are squared, both a and x, and that's why I've written a squared. So the 2 which is on to the power of x will come here, and then here will be left 1, and so this is the du dx. Multiplying both of them by use of the chain rule, we shall be left with the dy dx if you multiply that and that, and this is what we are going to have. And so guys, I write it here. Already we have a minus, But guys, remember we still have another minus. So this is going to be plus 2a squared x a half bracket 1 minus ax, that is squared, raised to negative a half. So guys, we have reached there. So we continue. We shall say dy dx will now be equal to, you multiply a multiplied by a, that is a squared x all over square root of ax squared minus 1 plus, you can now start with the a, cos inverse ax. Now guys, we come to this. When we come to this term, we can actually divide that and that. So now guys, we are going to have ax, we are going to have a squared x, and then guys, we have this term. This term we can put it below here, so that we shall have 1 minus ax squared, like that, and this one is now going to be a half, like that. So this is plus. So finally guys, we are going to have something like this. We shall have dy dx is equals to a squared x all over square root a squared ax squared minus 1 plus a cos inverse ax. Guys, we come and now rearrange this so that now this ax squared will come in front. So we shall have to put a negative here. So I'll put a negative here and write a squared x all over. Now I'll begin with now ax squared, like that, bracket ax bracket squared, now minus 1. So guys, I have changed it remains the same because I have already interchanged this one and I have put a negative. Guys, if you check that, you shall find that this is equals to that, and so we can say it's like 1 minus 1, which is 0. So this one can cancel, and so therefore guys, our solution will be dy over dx is equals to a cos inverse ax. So guys, thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.